Alright then. Okay. I seem to be having some issues with my stream. It decided to stop. Okay. Right, why is this? Right, okay. I'm not sure whereabouts it stopped. But I've only proceeded maybe 30 seconds. I'm in the elevator heading down to the main reception hall, so let's carry on. So I'm actually near the end, so. Alright then. Right then, so.
If he believes he's in.
Alright.
You heard him as well as I did.
I would have thought David Sarrett would have been here tonight.
Well, I can't believe was going to disband.
Thank
You know, after the incident.
Too much money in it, I'm afraid. They may be out of favour, but many still like to see them perform their feats.
Yes, stretching human. Yes, but you've
Look, I hear what you're saying, but I disagree. I've been keeping, the odd men.
Right, if I hit him there, it's just gonna fucking. Right, okay. So.
And so I called my broker and told him to sell all of it. He did it! Based on one bad picture of him. What do you see? He's
Well, I, for one, would never count him out. With the capital he has, he might well buy 30 more years of life.
including in Bob. All of you
Well, no.
he was kind of a hey, what was up against steps?
He thought he'd never conquer the market by playing it safe and boring.
That way to go. There's no reason.
I think I've had too much.
Right then, okay. I need to find someone that I can drill. Right. Okay. Alright, let's do the range. Alright. I've got to disable her. Oh, okay, I've got to neutralise the guards.
But keep your trade ready if we are compromised.
We know the plan. It is extreme, but it must be done. Agreed.
Most interesting night.
Jensen, how are you making out?
No luck yet.
One of them's got to have that key card. Search them well.
Due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the resolution have been protesting all over
time closely for any break in the story.
You copy that?
Fuck's sake. Press the wrong fucking button. Oh, Jesus.
One moment, sir. The mezzanine is not accessible to reception guests.
I was hoping to get a new perspective on this party.
That would be impossible. Enjoy the reception. Thank you. Move along.
Okay, that ain't gonna work either. Alright then. I'm not gonna have him fucking killing all the guests. Right, so...
You got all that right?
Well, if he believes his own. Oh, this is just not what I thought it would be.
Something is about to happen.
Jensen, how are you making out?
No luck yet.
One of them's got to have that key card. Search them well.
Into that.
Right then.
What we do tonight confirm the history of mankind.
Has the package been delivered?
I think so. Recuperate.
Everything is in place. Stay sharp. We can't let anything go wrong.
Whatever.
Everyone
I'm
who
here for the free
is
food.
anyone is here.
I've got the key card. Should be in the catering area soon. You guys copy?
Miller! Jensen, you there? Fucking stairwells were rigged with tripwires.
Are you okay? Is it the bombs?
No, negative. Just some low-yield shit. I'm fine. Look, I gotta work around this debris. It's gonna take me a while longer to reach you.
No worries, I got this one. Just be safe.
And Jensen, listen. We're lucky I didn't fuck it all with the racket I made, so you need to make sure the reception hall is cleared before you press on. Yeah? Mac out.
You know, after the incident.
Too much money in it, I'm afraid. They may be out of favour, but many still like to see them perform their feats.
Yeah, stretching human performance.
Hold on, maybe. Let's see.
See if I can get in there.
This gala needs some excitement.
Lucius is hate.
Alright. That'll be the other bathroom. Right, this is what I'm looking for. Right then. Should be able to start making my way through.
All clear. Copy back.
Right, so... Right, let's see if this... Get me in a position. I can take out the rest of these fucking guards.
Not much longer.
I'll be honest.
Glad to be out of that uniform.
Guess Marchenko ordered radio silence.
Right then.
You haven't seen any sign that someone is on to us?
No, but keep your trigger finger ready. If we are compromised,
You know the plan.
it is extreme, but it must be done.
Agreed.
Prioritize the environment, not this. She looks jacked. Nathaniel is such a great public speaker.
People are so full of them.
Actually, what's the most interesting number?
City of the Future. A utopic beacon of light that is at the heart of the Santo Group's Safe Harbor initiative.
Like,
First of its
confirm?
kind in the world, be a haven for augmented people. A stable and self-sufficient hub of creativity and innovation, based on the principles of
Done from
ontology,
yellow, over.
the blending of architecture and ecology.
Clear mark and resume.
The planning and construction of the city is unique.
Waypoint clean.
It was
Confirmed.
literally printed,
Confirmed.
one layer at a time. And most of the design and layout of the city was done procedurally, by computer algorithm.
Not
For me, the absolute key is a strong foundation after what you build.
I didn't want you to change my mind.
Not meant it for a time Some people call this project an artificial utopia, but to that I say you can't have artificiality with art.
Tune in next week for our second episode in this series, where we will look at the technology of sustainability that the Santo Group claims to have perfected in Libya. This is...
How many have I got left to get? 2.
Reporting to you, live, from Picus.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way to your future.
Control, I've got a possible vector online. Kurva. Back on course.
Get his cameras off. Alright then.
All right, Mac. I took care of all enemy units in the reception hall. The place is clear.
Copy that.
Moving into the catering area now.
Restoring the past.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507.
Really an impressive presentation.
All right, Miller, McCready. I'm inside catering.
Jensen, I think my comms might still be fucked after that stairwell explosion. Are you getting anything from Miller?
Negative. Miller, you hearing us?
Jesus Christ, this whole fucking building's gone daffy. Wouldn't be surprised if it's in the air. Well, look, I can read you fine, so just keep me posted.
Dispose of the bodies before takeoff.
Vector's good. Copy and clear.
What the fuck is this? Signal jammer. Oh, Machenko. Oh, okay, that's gonna make it easier. I've got the cunt's kill switch.
Miller. Creedy. Miller's hurt. Bad. I need backup in the catering area.
Jensen, Christ.
Don't try to move, Jim. Help should be on its way soon.
No. No. Forget about me. You've got to find Brown. Warn him. The gold mask. They poisoned the champagne. Send it to meeting rooms. Beyond the reception hall. Oh, I tried to stop him. But I ended up here.
Creedy, the Orchid is in play. We need to...
You should be dead, Adam Jensen. Instead, you show up here with your comrades in tow, forcing me to adapt to the situation.
So poisoning Brown and the delegates, that's your plan B? Sorry, brother, it's not gonna work.
You only see a piece of the picture. Maybe you can save those rich bastards. Maybe in some grand hypothetical future, doing so will erase the damage that has been done, restoring liberty and balance, improving the lives of millions of augmented people like us. But tonight, because of you, hundreds of men, women, and children must be sacrificed. Because of your interference, I had to place explosives in the residential towers across the way. I can send a detonation signal at any time. But if you come to the exhibition hall right now, maybe I won't have to. We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy, brother. Provided you don't take too long to reach me.
McCready, the bombs.
I heard. I don't know if I'll find him in time, but I'm already on it. Fucking hell!
Shit.
Gold masks. Really did a number on me.
I think I've had...
Something's wrong, Mr. Jensen. Brown and his guests are in danger. I no longer have eyes on them.
Marchenko's threatening to blow up hundreds of innocent people next door.
Only hundreds? If Brown and his guests die, billions of augmented people will be stripped of all rights and classified as less than human. You cannot let that future occur, can you?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait a minute. I've got the kill switch. Signal gun. Quit. Alright, where are the delegates?
It is fascinating, isn't it?
Save. Let's do a bit of save scumming. Vent there.
Neg acid lumping to green.
Stay awkward. We are ready. Call sign going high. Confirm. Moving in.
Adam, it's me. That pocket secretary in Hong Kong. It went live a few seconds ago. Just long enough to shoot out a message.
You intercepted it?
Yeah, but it's cryptic. Looks like meeting in session. Proceed with delivery. Pt4.2.
As we consider the importance of this moment on a national level, on a global level, on a humanitarian level...
Nobody drink. The champagne's been poisoned.
But I had it replaced. It's a cuvée de prestige.
You and your guests need to get out of Apex Center now, Brown. Slater's dead. Tarvos is compromised. They've come to stop you. Can you get everyone to the helipad?
Yes, of course. My security team will escort us, but what about the other attendees?
TF-29 will evacuate them. I'm going after the people who did this.
Then you have a long way to climb.
McCready, I got to Brown, warned him about the champagne. His security team is getting him and his guests to safety.
Good that. Fucking Marchenko wasn't lying, though. The residential towers are packed solid with explosives. If he uses that remote detonator...
I'm heading to the exhibition hall now to stop him. Get your team started on defusing those bombs. Maybe with a little luck we can pull this off.
Luck? We're both gonna need a shitload of that, mate. I'll see you on the other side.
You are taking a long time to arrive, brother. I would rather not cause more death today than necessary. But like the good soldier I am, I will do what I must. If you do not stop me. Time is running out.
Hey. Never left.
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent? To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
I'm right here, Victor. And you're done hurting people tonight.
Yeah. Hurting. Murdering them. Wherein death is the penance of victory for men like us. And I still have one death to wear! I will destroy everything! Don't you want there to fight?
Kill two birds with one stone.
McCready, it's over.
Yes.
Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took to the stage today to praise Interpol and Tarvis security services for thwarting what could have been a major terror attack during his safe harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition, wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear, nor should we allow a vocal minority to dictate our future. The Human Restoration Act is a perversion of all the United Nations stands for. In time, I believe saner minds on the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza
Hey, are you even listening to this?
Live
We won!
from Pike.
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the Orchid, the bombs. You've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Picus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
Miller, right? I'm sorry, Adam. I really did think he was working for the Illuminati.
For a while, we both did. By the time I realized he was innocent. We can't change the past. We have to keep going.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor.
Soldiers follow orders, too. He was prepared to obey his, no matter the consequences.
Sounds like you're sorry he's dead.
He made his choice, I made mine. Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you, he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week. The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist named Allison Stanek, appears to be a religious fanatic and leader of the tech cult group, Church of the Machine God. Police arrested her and several of her followers inside the cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radic Nikoladze, leader
He's
of the
dead.
Diwali's Prague chapter.
I shot him.
Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks, no matter what name these people go by. There is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news. Turning our attention now to a more colorful story. A recent incident inside an illegal underground drug laboratory has led authorities to the heart of Prague's neon operation. According to sources familiar with the new drug, the dangers of neon had more to do with illegal distribution methods and criminal ties than with consuming the drug itself. Make no mistake, folks, neon is illegal, and the dismantling of this laboratory is good news for everyone. However, some government officials have hinted to me that the drug may have therapeutic benefits, and if so, a government-approved version of neon could be made available to the public eventually. Further testing will be required, of course, so only time will tell.
Okay. Right then. Right. Okay. Can I skip these fucking... Oh, God. Right then. Well, I think I might call it there, now that I finally completed the game. I have to think about whether I have another playthrough or not, and do it either as a pacifist run or maybe do it. But if I do it next time, I'll skip all the cutscenes and all that kind of shit, and just let them speed run it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I might just, but then again, now that I've completed it, I should have unlocked the hardest setting, which is basically permadeath. I could give that a go, but do that on New Game Plus. So at least I'll have all my fucking augmentations and shit. To at least make it a little bit easier for me to do. Should be interesting though. Alright. No, I still can't fucking skip. Oh well. Alright then. Well, I'm going to call it for tonight. And for those who tuned in, thank you for watching. And for those who watch, if you watch this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. Alright. Take care, guys, and I'll stream something tomorrow. Alright. Bye bye.